Building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So straight into the action. Decent chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple
Chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And he's gone looking for safety. By Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I'll be fascinated to see how the manager instructs Lorenzo Pellegrini to operate in this game, because...
He's having a shot! And he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
They've played it short.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely shaped ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's well positioned here. Chance for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Can he finish? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Manchester United have their third corner. That's not going far. And now they can spring out of defence. Pellegrini ventures forward. Scott. And it's Dybala. And that's a good ball. Great chance! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Moura. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Corner number 4 coming up here. Oh, shooting chance! Backward it goes. Shifted it to the flank. And now a sudden chance to counter. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. By. And he's quick to return it. And that's been... He's had a shot! Goal! Manchester United! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Roma really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
The first break. There's the shot! And that's a sharp finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Quality ball. And here's Watkins. Picked out brilliantly.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Watkins.
Was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
And here's Marlon. Watkins! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? Özil claims comfortably.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh no, this does not look good. He has found the way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Watkins. Oh, well played. Wharton. Mora.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Looking to play him in.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
And he's taking no chances there.
Two athletes
cracking
have
ball.
been indicated.
Very nicely done. And he shoots! It's fallen kindly here. Just cruising. They are cruising. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
And for the first half, that is that. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Hello attendees, this is a Lost Children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information center? Substitution in progress.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Defending was strong and firm. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Mbaye. Balogun. Now it's Gordon. Gordon going face-to-face with his great rival. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the...
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Wharton clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And a chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a super give and go. He's having a pop! In he goes again! Keeper's not concerned by that.
It's not an especially good pass, that.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Muslera breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Searching pass he's played there. O'Brien spots it and intercepts.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He's in a great position here. Goes down, but nothing given. Looking for options for movement. Nice looking ball. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gordon. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. That has ended up in no man's land. That's really well cleared. That has been slung wide. Ah, such a clever touch. Pellegrini.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's good running with the ball. He's having a hit! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Mora. Looking for the run. That ball looks a good one. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
O'Brien. That is good strength. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tries one from range. Oh, that is beyond special. A worldie and a half. That is a gem, an absolute gem. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So could they be onto something here? Look at the space here. Wharton. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Deftly away. And this is Dybala. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Scott gets on his bike and on the move. Mbaye. Well, there's the clearance. Pass somewhat off target. Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. And here's Gordon.
2 added minutes has been
Scott.
indicated.
Now he's got space here. Now that's well seen too. That has not gone well. Mbaye at his create. And time is up. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, look, it was very